Hey, OTAP family, this is Lady Isaac coming at you with Goddess Awakening. As I said in the video I did earlier today for Ancient Consciousness, I was going to come back and do another video. Had to get some things in order with the house, mother, that's what happens. And I also got a comment about my hair, so I wanted to be very clear that yes, my stuff has grown, okay? If you knew me a year ago, I had shaved my head literally, and it has grown very beautifully in just a matter of a year. It's probably down to here now. So yes, I do have Choctaw in my family. Anyway, I want to again thank you for supporting Goddess Awakening on Blog Talk Radio every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Denver, stand up. We are in the building, being the example for what the community is supposed to be doing. All right. So let's get into the topic. What I kind of touched on with Ancient Consciousness video. First and foremost, I want to say that it kind of maybe it didn't start with the eclipse, but the eclipse brought a lot of really good energy for the goddesses. And as you guys know, I do readings, one-on-one personal readings, but I also do four corners with Sister Keisha, Brother Anpu, and my twin brother, Baseda Dorel. And that's your numerology, astrology, tarot, and myself. But here lately, I've been getting one-on-one readings, and it has been a call that the sisters all are aligning. We are all graduating into this next transformation as long as we remain open and humble to the spirit energy and recognize that we are goddesses. I'm not saying that I haven't done readings for gods that were also the same thing. The gods are going through a shift too, but this is Goddess Awakening, and the point of this show is to maintain the sacred sisterhood to ensure we are the balance to the brothers. So I'm going to speak to the sisters, okay? The sisters, we are going through this magnificent, beautiful, out-of-body experience shift. And I just kind of want to share a little bit of what my shift has been so that we all know that there is a level of comfort that we should have with each other while we're going through these shifts, and we should not be afraid to exchange. We should not be afraid to pass notes. Hey, I was astral projecting. How did I do this? And why is my body sore? Why is this going on? We should be able to exchange our notes in our practices with one another. And it shouldn't be something that we're fearful of. It shouldn't be something that we are running from, that we are not embracing. This is who we truly are. Okay, the black woman is God, y'all. So y'all got to make sure, sisters, that we are embracing that and breathing it in and nurturing it to be a very loving spirit. Because while all of these shifts are happening, while everything is coming into alignment, we are all operating now on the higher vibration of pure love. Okay, and that's a little bit of what I want to talk about in terms of my experience, just sharing and giving it and exchanging it with other sisters and other brothers has been something that has brought me more clarity. And not to say that I wasn't clear about what was happening, but you never know what you receive when you exchange with people. That's why it's so beautiful to always exchange in the vibration of love. As my twin brother Baseda Dorel, he is a vibrational coach as well, and he will say that we should all be operating off of the purpose and meaning of love. Even if we don't understand why, how, who, or whatever, we should all be in a place of love. So with that being said, the alignment. Sisters, there are a lot of sisters who have issues with this thing we call polygamy, okay? And what we have to understand is polygamy is not just a sexual thing. Now, me personally, I could never practice polygamy. However, I'm not against the practice because I have seen it done beautifully, and I have seen it done horribly, just as I have with a monogamous relationship. But it is not just a sexual encounter. With that being said, that means that polyandry is something that is very real as well. Okay, there are sisters, those sisters who can pull from other men certain things, and that doesn't mean that they are sleeping with them, but it does mean that you might be in a marriage of a sort with another brother while you have your intimate marriage with your man, who this is who you are sleeping with. And I want this to be very, very clear that, sisters, when we understand that, not only have we been practicing polyandry, okay, um, and oftentimes the brothers who are with polygamy try to give us the excuse, hold on, let me not mess up my fro now, let me not mess it up, try to give the excuse that polyandry was never practiced, and that's just not true, because I don't have to be sleeping with you to be your wife. Okay, we get married when we do business with brothers. We get married when we are counseling. There have been brothers who I have had to literally say, make sure that you get me out of your spirit after we do a reading, because when I read you, it is somewhat of a marriage, because I am coming and I call upon you. So there are many, many different ways and different purposes for what we serve. And for that same argument that the brothers can give to us, well, now that you're finally admitting that it's not just about sex, and you can be with a woman and not be sleeping with them and still be married and doing everything that you're doing, sisters can do the same thing. And you are out your mind if you think that it was not, it has not been happening. Um, and polyandry is something that is very real. And with the alignment and getting in alignment with your vibration of love, sisters, we have to understand that even our bad relationships served a purpose for training for who we are supposed to be with. So you don't want to get upset. You don't want to get mad at the brother for dogging you out, and then y'all had to part ways, because the more you do that, the more you are still giving that situation control, instead of walking away and saying, you know what, I can walk away from this in a vibration of love. And I can see what it served and the purpose that it was to me, because now it has made me an even more loving person. It doesn't mean that you're not careful. It doesn't mean you're not cautious. It doesn't mean you're not smarter, wiser. It means that you still want to operate in love. So in order to do that, you have to stay in that place of love, because that's where the universe is forcing us to be. Bye. Bye. I'm sorry, y'all. I have children. And you have to ensure that when it comes down to your personal growth in this shift, in this alignment of energies with the universe, with the gods, with the goddesses, with all of that, you are staying in a place of love, because that is what is being called to. All of this, if you can't hang, you are going to be left behind. And I hate to be that harsh, but it's the truth. If you can't figure out how to operate in the vibration and in the space of love, and love is not always pretty. Love is not always peaches and cream. Love is honesty. Love is trust. Love is definition. Love is a plan. Sometimes love is not definition. Okay, but it is very much an honest state where you can be fully who you are, because you love yourself first. And that is the point. And you know what type of love it is going to take to balance you out. So when you find that, you should be able to look back in your past and say, all of these situations served a purpose for me and have made me this whole situation. Whether it's an intimate relationship, whether it's a brother sister, mother father, friend, any of that, we should all be striving to be in a place of vibration of love. And that is what these shifts are doing for us. So make sure that you are staying true to who you are in your goddess energy, because the vibration of love is what is going to begin to heal us. I'm Lady Aset, Goddess Awakening, and maybe I'll do another one soon. I don't know. Peace.